As we discussed in the previous lecture, database as a service. So let us highlight cloud database is a type of database service that is built, deployed, delivered through the cloud platform, and cloud database typically run on cloud computing platform. So as I discussed in the previous lecture, there are two primary ways to run the database in a cloud. One is virtual machine image and another is database as a service. So as I already discussed with the virtual machine image, like how it allows users to purchase virtual machine instances for a limited time, and users can upload their own machine image or use ready-made machine images. And these are the machine images. So these are the machine images. Let us discuss database as a service. With the database as a service model, how the application owners do not have to install and maintain the database themselves. So database as a service is a self-service portal that allows end users, when there are DBA team, internal developers or outside clients, to rapidly provision a database. Database can be selected from the portfolio of options including database types such as Oracle, Microsoft MySQL, database size, performance characteristics, backup and recovery standards, high availability and replication options. Even databases with a pre-populated data that could be a redacted replica of production environment. So let us discuss what are the characteristics of database as a service. First, I discuss how the database is a self-service. Means what? DBaaS allows database consumer from various backgrounds and IT experience for provisioning a database effortlessly. Second characteristics, on demand, means you pay for what you use, generating overall IT savings. So this is another characteristic. Third is related to the dynamic. How the DBaaS finding this character, it delivers a flexibility database platform that tailors itself to the current need of the environment based on resources available. So this is the dynamic. Next one, the characteristics is security. What we can say, the team of experts at your disposal continuously monitoring your database. And another is automation. How automate database administration and monitoring. So these are the key characteristics of database as a service. Right. And these are the companies. And this is somehow what I discussed with you, SQL data model, no SQL data model. And another question before moving to the architecture and common characteristics, how we can say what can database as a service do for my company or other company. So generally DBaaS relieves a lot of stress of your IT department and overall make life easier on your company. In addition to pure convenience, it adds a level of complexity to your security structure by proactively managing your environment. And having a team of experts at your, we can say, the disposal is a crucial to the proper functionality, setup and continuous monitoring of your database that contribute overall security. So that is the reason most of organizations utilizing database as a service offerings that are able to save money and resource by recycling servers and storage more effectively. Okay. So this is the questions I earlier asked you all. Let us highlight the architecture and common characteristics. So what are the common characteristics? Key characteristics as already we discussed. So these are the points. Most of database services offer web-based consoles which the end users can use to provision and configure the database instance. And database services consist of the database manager component that are going to control the database instances using service application program interface, and that interface exposed to the end users and permit users for performing maintenance, scaling the operation on their database instance. So these are the things. This is the local database and this is the cloud database. Okay. And these are the advantages. How the cloud database system makes the information sharing simple and convenient. How for easy accessing to the files and data is what a cloud database actually emphasizes. If the fake accidents happen, there is no reason for you to worry, since all the pieces of information that are safely kept. And the cloud database is far cheaper than maintaining actual server, wherein a lot of other applications are necessary. And we can say, being a virtual data storage location, you get every single opportunity for manipulating data wherever you may be. Right. And this is the data model. This is the relational model, how the relational databases can either run in the cloud or a virtual machine as a service. This is the NoSQL database, another type of database which can run in the purely cloud, because the built-in services heavy read-write loads and can scale up and down easily. But most contemporary applications that are built on SQL data model, so working with NoSQL can require complete rewrite of applications. So another database provides SQL interface to the users and facilitate the usage of database for contemporary applications, because built around SQL data model, Cassandra and Amazon DynamoDB. Okay, so these are the examples. I will not read out the points, so you just see for the virtual machine deployment and for the database as well. So here we can find IBM DB2, MySQL. Here we can find Amazon Relational Database Service, Google Cloud SQL. And let us highlight the example NoSQL data model examples like virtual machine, Apache deployment, CouchDB, here Azure Document DB, Google Cloud Bigtable, and Dynamo. Okay. So now let us discuss with the next, that is the information as a service. Information as a service, that is an emerging, we can say, the cloud business model in that company shares or sell relevant information to another company or individual to perform their business. In the world of cloud computing, where storage and compute that are accessed using a well-defined APIs and that also have available to us, information can be accessed easily and also using well-defined APIs. What are the example of information as a service? Zip code or address validation, payment processing, service that are we can say validate and validate that particular service, right? Here we can find, right, and also I have highlighted here points how it is developing cloud business model, that company corporation shares or offer relevant information to the different companies or people to play out their business models and technology start. Okay, so these are the examples I already mentioned. So this is nothing but the information as a service. Okay, next is integration as a service. Integration as a service, also it is a cloud service delivery model for integration. Integration as a service deliver integration solution, also provides connectivity to backend system, source file, and operational applications through the implementation of well-defined interfaces web services, and calls between application and data resource. Basically, integration platform as that particular service is an emerging cloud integration solution that is capable of handling integration scenario, and we can say as a platform for building and developing integration in the cloud. That particular service can be used for a simple point-to-point integration, but includes developer tools for creating customer integration and scaling up as a number of endpoints that increase. Okay, so this is the integration as a service. These are the examples. Our service provides including platform like Dell, Boomi, Atomsphere, MuleSoft, and Amazon EC2. Dell Boomi Atomsphere is a multi-tenant cloud integration platform that can be integrated cloud, on-premises, and SaaS applications. So MuleSoft and we can say the Dell Boomi Atomsphere. So these are the clouds used being integration as a service. Okay. So next is testing as a service. So in that testing as a service, we'll see in the next lecture. Thank you for listening patiently.